Hi guys, so I just thought to make this video super quick because of if you're thinking about getting an atem mini, you probably should, but basically let me explain why you should because I'm about to show you a way of getting an atem mini basically, but without the atem video switcher, because what I'm about to show you, you're gonna need the atem ISO or the atem mini or the atem pro or the atem extreme ISO or atem extreme or atem pro ISO, which are just four different devices, but you don't need them to do the video switching because you can do this with the atem mini, which is the cheaper version, and it doesn't have the ability to live stream from each of them, or basically have two different output ports for actually monitoring. So if you wanted to hook the atem to a capture card or hook it to OBS as like a webcam, that's what I would do. I would hook the atem to OBS, and from OBS I would I would basically hook your things you want to capture, like your HDMI's, your Switch and stuff like that, to like there, or Xbox, or whatever you want to capture, like it, or your cameras, which it's meant for. You could do actually that. But what I'm about to show you is something cool. So let me switch real quick. Let me pause. So I'm showing you now. So right now I have basically, if you wanted to like do this on a budget, about the price of a stream deck, about the price of a stream deck XL, and not stream deck mini. I mean a stream deck or stream deck mini. If you wanted to do this on a budget, you can, because a 10 mini costs the price of a stream deck XL. But if you already have stream deck XL and you don't want to get an atem either, you could do this. So you make a source, and you basically you actually make a scene on OBS, and then you put your two things there. You can overlap it to make it a super source, and then you can basically, yeah, they're not like natively switching like the atem does, but you can. And if you hook it to a button on your stream deck, you can do this right now. We're just doing this as a test, just in case, to actually try it out. So if you do this, I should have it switch, because it can go there. If you tap it to a button on the stream deck, you can basically just switch automatically. And then I have this one, which is the capture card, and this, but you may be able to switch between them natively if you and to hide sources. You could basically just press, for example, this one, just like that, and this one, or this one, and you have that. You can do actually that with the stream deck, but the atem is probably better. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing it this way unless you wanted to have a super budget friendly way of doing it. It's less clean, but it's actually really handy if you are wanting to like test out super sources from like the timeline. And you can basically do this not as cleanly as the atem, but it is also cheaper, unless you have a stream deck XL, and pretty much could have got a atem at that point. And or if you want a atem, but you didn't want to, but you wanted a stream deck XL, but you didn't want an atem, but you wanted one eventually, and just to test it out, you could try this way. So that's just a PSA. Thanks for watching. Bye.